go bada-boo. Okay, and then go bada-boo. Okay. And let's see. We'll do bada-boop, bada-boop. General. That was a few days ago. Ping cord, buddy. Buddy, 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 bro. Oh, ping cord. Ping cord, buddy. Are you gonna work today, buddy? You gonna do the thingy thing, bud? You gonna work for me, ping cord? Who's a good lad? You, probably. If you'll work. You gonna work for me, buddy? You gonna work for me, ping cord? You gonna do it, buddy? Are you gonna work, buddy? Come on. I have to be over a minute now, right? Yeah, asshole. Work, please. Oh, ping cord. Oh, great ping cord. I beg of thee. Please. What if I press this and then just like immediately? Nothing? Loser. Ping cord has failed me. It has failed this city. Disappointment in the ping cord. Shame on you, ping cord. Not sending the notification. You worked so well. You worked so well 2 days ago in the first 30 seconds of stream. All it took was 30 seconds of stream. And you like immediately started working, but nope. Nope, not today. Today, ping cord decided that it was just not gonna... Man, this guy sucks. You suck, Don. But ping cord just decided. It was like, hey, bada boom, you suck. It did, didn't it? That's why it's not fucking showing anything. How stupid. The stupid, stupid ping cord. You're a nerd. Hi, Isaac. Hi, Angie. Welcome in. I'm good, a little stressed, but good. I did a thing today that would really piss Don off. Well, I guess not piss him off more. He already knew I was gonna do it, and I've been talking about it on stream for like 3 days. But I think he was kind of expecting me to bitch out at the last second. So, 30 minutes early. Yeah, well, we're probably gonna end it a little... Well, I don't know when we're gonna end it today. I'm really tired. It depends on how I'm feeling. But I want to chat for a bit, and then we'll play the horror game you sent me. And then I have another horror game that I'll play. So, oh, there it goes. How late was it? It's about 4 minutes late, but ping cord finally worked. It did it. It did the thing. It took a bit, but it got there. It did the thing. Wow. It worked. My God. For a second there, I thought it wasn't gonna go off, but it did. So, oh, that's kind of cool. I can see all the members, including Mengel's original account that she never sends into. Foxy's account, forgot about Foxy. Viper's here, but Viper never shows up to stream. God. Angie, your profile picture on Discord is amazing. I don't know who that is, or that. Your other Mangle account, Gay Frog. Wow, I forgot about Gay Frog. That's Aries' account. I don't know who that is. That's Prostitute. It's Jason. It's James. Daniel, Laura, I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. My friends with that might be Raven. I'm not sure. Okay. Alright, cool. I was just checking, but that's kind of cool. Alrighty. That's all I wanted to really look at, make sure that went off. I know it is. Yeah, no, because it's the fucking, the Bart Simpson Isaac edit. the emo, fucking cringecore Bart Simpson Isaac edit. It's funny. It's beautiful, actually. Yeah, yeah. So guess what I did today, Angie? Yeah, I'll give you a chance to guess before I tell you. This is your opportunity. And the song even changed, and the song gets hype here in a second. Do dumb shit. Well, depends on who you ask, but give an actual attempt at guessing. I'm gonna turn my voice volume down just a smidge. Let me know if my voice is too loud or if it's too quiet. I'm still trying to... I tweaked some things on my audio, so. Wait, you said song? Song? What about song? Did I say song? I don't think I did. It had nothing to do with the song, I can tell you that much. It had nothing to do with the song. So, there is a song that I'm going to talk about on stream here in a minute, because it's been in my head all day. And it has something to do with yesterday's episodes of Fiona and Cake. But... yeah, this is your opportunity to figure out what I did today. Something I've been talking about on stream for like the last week. Something I was really back and forth on. Not Twitch. I already know you're gonna go there. Not Twitch. But something else. Something I've been putting off for a while. Something that I never thought I would ever do. But I actually went and got it all situated today. So it is definitely happening and I can't back out. Even if I change my mind. So... I don't think I'm gonna change my mind, but I can't back out. Even if I were to change my mind. Get iPhone? Exactly. I don't have it yet, but I actually went in and filled out the paperwork for pre-order and trade-in. So, yeah. It should get here mid to late next week. So, but because I pre-ordered it, I should be one of the first people to get it. So... but I guess I wasn't the only person in there pre-ordering today. A lot of people were apparently in there pre-ordering today. But because I pre-ordered on the first day, I'm gonna be one of the more priority customers. So. But yeah, I went in today and got all the paperwork figured out for that. So there was this guy, that's why the stream title is The CuLt, has nothing to do with the games I'm gonna be playing today. Because it's a story that I'm going to be telling you about the guy. So I went in to talk to a guy at AT&T. Yeah, not yesterday. I think it was the day before. But I went in, and I was with Raven, and this guy was there, right? I'm not going to say his actual name because I don't want to get him in trouble. He was a great guy, and I hope he gets a raise. But I don't want to get him in trouble, but this guy, right? So he greets us when we walk in, and he's like, what can I help you guys with? And I was like, hey, so I'm thinking about switching to, I'm thinking about getting the iPhone 15. I know I can pre-order it, but I have a couple questions about how to go about doing that, and what I have to do to prepare for that, and if there's any other obligations that I need to know about. And I asked him a couple questions, and he was like, yeah, you can look at this from the AT&T app. So I pulled out my phone, and I have the Galaxy S22 Ultra. So I pulled out my phone, um, and I opened the AT&T app, and he looks at me, and in the most genuine devastation type of way, he looks at me and he goes like, "You're leaving the Ultra gang." And I was like, yeah, no, I've been Team Samsung my whole life, but I've been having a lot of issues with them and Google services recently. Not so much Google services, but more just like Android in general, I've been having some issues with. And it's not just me on the S22 Ultra. Other family members have other Samsung phones that are also having issues, and other friends who have other Android phones are also having issues. So it's just a Samsung, and specifically Samsung for the Samsung services that I'm mad about, and their push against Google, and then other Android phones just for Android having some issues that I kind of ignored for a long time but are really starting to frustrate me. So I was sitting there and I was like, yeah, I thought I would never do it, but I'm finally making the jump. They got USB-C, so I figured, it might be a good time to switch. And he was genuinely, like, I know he wasn't actually upset, he was just joking, but, like, you could have fooled me. He looked like he was genuinely heartbroken. And he was like, I can't believe you're leaving the Ultra gang. I was like, I know, man, I'm sorry. And he got all, butthurt about it. And he turns to Raven and he looks her dead in the eyes, and he goes, I know what you did. This is your doing, isn't it? And she just started laughing, and he was like, I know it, you look like an iPhone user. And he just, like, he spent a couple minutes just, like, looking at her going, I know what you did. You're brainwashing him. Just entirely joking. And he had an S23 Ultra, and it was just super funny. And then as I'm leaving, he comes up, he wraps his arm around me, and he's like, Sheldon Cooper, did you think this all the way through? And I was like, yeah, I did, but I did think it all the way through. And he was like, okay, we're gonna miss you, bro. If you're gonna pre-order, you gotta come back on Friday to pre-order. I was like, all right, okay, dude. So I went in today, right? I went in, and the same guy was working. And I walk in, and he locks eyes with me. And I was like, I am indeed here to pre-order the 15 Pro Max. And he goes, okay. I was like, okay. And he was telling me about, like, how he's just, like, super tired. He's been up since, like, super, super early this morning. And I totally feel that, because I've been up since, like, 2 a.m. But he's sitting there and he's talking, and we're going through the stuff that we have to go through. And then towards the end, one of his bosses comes up and is like, oh, another pre-order? What you getting? And I was like, oh, the 15 Pro Max, 512 gigs, normal titanium color. And he was like, oh, okay, I see. And you're a Samsung user? And I was like, yeah, I'm finally making the switch to iPhone, first iPhone. And he was like, oh, okay, that's cool. I mean, go big or go home, right? And this guy, I shit you not, the guy looks at his boss and he's like, he's joined the cult. And I had to try so hard not to completely lose my shit, because it was so funny. It was so funny. And it's like, I know he was joking, but he seemed partially serious, and that made it so much better. Oh, God. Oh, it was so funny. Yeah, he just straight up, he was like, he's joined the cult. It's like, alright, dude. Alright, whatever. And it was, it was super funny. So, then I got my pre-order all situated. They sent me a confirmation email. All the fun stuff. Here, let me pull up my confirmation email real quick. I'm not gonna show you guys. I'll probably show you guys the picture. But will I be able to show the picture of the one I'm getting? I can. I wonder if there's a better picture to show. Not really. That's kind of the best picture. Yeah. So this is the one I'm getting. iPhone 15 Pro Max. Got the dynamic island. I'm getting it in the normal titanium color. Because I was gonna get it in a different color, right? But today I was listening to some kind of YouTube video while I was at work, and it mentioned that titanium, when it's colored, has a tendency to scratch super easily, and become super obvious because the colors scratch off super easy. Now I don't know if that's true or not, but just to be safe, I went with the classic titanium color. Just because that's like, it's not colored, it's just normal titanium colored, and it's just shined to. So hopefully that'll prevent it from looking like total dog shit. Because I was thinking about it and I was like, I was gonna get the blue one, but then I remember that I swore off darker colored phones entirely because if the paint on the frame scratches, it just looks so fucking ugly. Which is one of the issues that I have with my current phone. I mean, that's more of like a aesthetic issue, but still. So I swore off getting any colored phones that are dark anymore. So I was like, okay, I'll get only light colored phones. So I was gonna get the white one, but then it was the whole, you know, oh, colors apparently scratch off super easy on titanium and they're super obvious. So I was like, yeah, fuck it. That's probably why they have the classic titanium color. So I just went with that. And then I paid for the, or I'm gonna pay for the monthly thing just in case it gets damaged, which I didn't do for the S22 Ultra. I probably should have. So I figured I would sign myself up for it this time. That way I only have to pay like $12 a month, and it's like full coverage in case something happens to it. So that's fun. And because I'm doing trade-in, I get $1,000 off. Because the S22 Ultra, 512 gigs is pretty high-tier phone that just released last year. So I get a pretty hefty discount on it. I guess not discount because it's trade-in, but like I will have to pay an overall significantly smaller amount of money. So that's nice. That's nice. Plus, it'll drop my phone bill down by like a lot. You know what else I need to do? I'm gonna do that while we're on stream, actually. Currently, the phone plan that I pay for is decently expensive. But a lot of the benefits that I signed up for, I don't actually use. So I might just downscale a wee bit. Drop the price. Because, I mean, right now I get HBO Max with it, but I don't really use HBO Max. Like, I use a website. So, yeah. I mean, like, granted, it's not really... Like, it's not the type of thing that's, like, a super big deal. But, like, I don't really... It's the same thing, it's like a 10 gig hotspot. I think it's a 10 gig hotspot. But... Yeah, I just, I don't really, Yeah, I just don't really, what's it called? I was gonna change my... I don't know what it is with the AT&T app just not working today. It keeps saying some servers, or like some functions might not be available, which is kind of stupid. But what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go to my AT&T, and I'm gonna change my current phone plan. So, Because I really, like, I don't use a lot of the details. Because I have, like, the top tier elite phone plan, which is, like, $80 a month. Which I don't really use all of its stuff. So, yeah. Because I really don't. That's the thing. Is like I really truly just do not use all of those things, you know? I just don't change my plan. That's what I need to do. Because I really, like, I don't use a lot of the benefits that I get. I'm going to read off the benefits that I get here in a second. See other plans. That's what I want to see. Compare plans. Those are the only 2 plans available? What? No, that ain't right. Might be this one. Unlimited talk, text, and data. See plan details. 5G access. Okay, well, because it's already past the 12th is when my phone cycle finishes. So I'm not actually going to be able to change it today. I'll have to change it next month. I just got to remind myself to do that. Eventually. And Angie left, and I can tell because I had 2 viewers, and now it's 1. And the 1 is my phone. So Angie ditched, and nobody else is around, which is kind of some bullshit, because I started streaming earlier because I thought mayhaps, probably, someone would be around to just chat for a bit, because I don't want to just always play video games. Sometimes I just want to hang out, because I'm very socially inept, and I don't really have friends other than Donovan and Daniel, and neither of them have joined VC to play games with me, because they were playing fucking Bloons 3 for like 2 hours. I know because I saw them active. So, at this point, I'm just talking to myself. And I might as well do promotional material. Right. Promotional material. Everybody on board with that? Yeah. Okay, cool. Glad everybody is equally on board with promotional material. More. I like ads like that. Okle dokle. Let's go to the snappity chatty. I'm streaming. Come hang out, please. There's no one here. I'm lonely. That's my promo. that's what we're going with. That's my promo for the day. I don't know what else to tell you. That's the promo. There we go. We'll go send to Are You Chill with Dying? Damn, Unis Honest really is just like such a big part of my life. I kind of forget that most of my stories are Unis Honest jokes. I guess not most of them, but a handful of them are just Unis Honest jokes. probably just post the same fucking thing to my private Instagram. Do I have people on my private Instagram? I don't know. Streaming now. If you want to come hang out, please do, because there's no one here. I'm fucking lonely. Just an option. Okay. Link. Bada-boo. 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 Close friends. I should probably check my close friends list, because I don't know who's on there. A handful of peeps. Do I care about any of these peeps? 2 or 3 of them. Maybe. Maybe like 4 or 5 of them. But that's it. Let's see. There we go. Angie fucking dipped. Shame on Angie. Totally fucking like showed up for a little bit, totally fucking left after she spent, what was it? How long did she say? She spent a decent amount of time bitching at what's his name for like showing up saying he was not like gonna leave after like not talking to anybody. Angie bitched about that guy, but look at her doing the same exact shit. For shame, Angie. And because you're not here, you're gonna miss me playing your game, and you're gonna have to watch the VOD, because that's how shit works around here. If you're not gonna be around for the game that you recommended, that's on you, not on me. Graphics quality, best. Input. Run. Crouch, left control, gross. Yeah, left alt. Nasty. Who the fuck crouches with control? That's grody. Fuck. Now I gotta check what shift is. Run. Left shift. Show checklist. Put that as left control. Make sure there's nothing that's overlapping. Nope. Okay, do play. And this clearly did not launch in the proper resolution. Like, at all. Am I gonna be able to change its resolution? No. Wait, what's going on? I'm about to play your game, but you fucking disappeared. So, yeah. I am gonna have to relaunch. I actually don't know what I did wrong. I think that's my screen size. I could be wrong. Input, is everything just gonna stay what I set it to? Yeah, it is. Okay. You know what I should do? I don't want this to play windowed. I just want this to play in full screen. There we go. So we'll go ahead and we'll switch this to the creepy music. And we will go ahead and go to gaming. Unhide game capture. Wow, for a split second I was like, Phasmophobia, why is Phasmophobia open? Until I remembered that that's just the horror music that I play for any horror game. Oh. Was real confused for a second. I zoned out, and yes, I know. So the viewer count went down. My phone turned off. Oh, that's what they all say, Angie. That's what they all say. Oh, wait. Can I log into Game Jolt? Let me... Hold on. Give me a sec. I will play this game, but I don't want my Game Jolt login information to be public. So give me a sec. Hold on. You're gonna have to bear with me. Game token. Ba-da-ba. Close that out again. Oh my god, I don't know what that fucking... That was on the Game Jolt website, but that scared the piss out of me. Is that not the right... Fuck, I just closed Chrome, stupid bitch. I ain't lying. Well, I mean, good for you, Angie. Good for you. I'm just gonna go profile, because that genuinely scared the hell out of me. Game token. So, is that not my game token then? There we go. Okay, now I can close Chrome. And go back to the gaming thing. Should be all set up. I'm logged in. Okay, let's do this. The very organized thief. Art Bly. Elise DeBlanc. Alex Tucker. Or Alex Tuckett. Special thanks to Adam Taylor. I mean, okay, cool. Ben, I'm assuming that's Riley, Jason Close, Josh Sacco, Richard Graham. Good for you guys. Good for you. I support you. Indie game devs. Woo! Okay, let's hold Q for my checklist. Perfume bottle, tablet, bracelet, painting. And I have to get these in order, or... I don't know where some of this stuff is going to be, though. Wait, was there a wine bottle in there? No, perfume bottle. Okay, so I assume I'm probably going to have to go, like, upstairs, right? That's probably where, like, bedrooms and stuff are? I'd assume. If this were just... Oh. Not creepy at all. Yeah. That's okay. Nothing in here. Perfume problem in the bathroom. Okay, well, I don't know where the bathroom is. You say that like I would already know where that is. Which I don't. Pick up. Is that a remote button? I don't know. Okay. That's a little spooky, bro. It should be spooky, bro. If I take the money stack, am I like... I don't want to know what happens if I disobey its orders. The list. You gotta listen to the list. It's locked, so I gotta find a fucking key. Take off this key. I'm gonna assume that's what I gotta... Oh. Okay. Unlock, open. Okay. I wish I could just steal all the stuff in here. Laptop gold bar. I mean... Sure, but like, where the fuck is the perfume? That's the first thing on the list, right? I don't see perfume. And I'm not given the option to, like, open any of that stuff. It's just to pick it up. There's gotta be perfume somewhere that I just... Is there, like, a downstairs bathroom? Oh. I thought that was a car pulling up. Was that a car pulling? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, damn it. Oh, no. I escaped. Ah. Well, I didn't know. Don't judge me, game. Barbecue, toaster, mobile phone, painting, lawnmower, TV bracelet. Okay, well, TV. Oh, the tablet was right there. I could have got the tablet. Oh, shit. Well, toaster, there's a kitchen this way. Sure, there's a toaster in here somewhere. That's a microwave, not a toaster. That's a pot, not a toaster. Where's the fucking toaster? Who doesn't fucking have their toaster in their goddamn kitchen? The fuck kind of person? Ah, take toaster. There we go. Okay. Mobile phone, painting, lawnmower. I assume the lawnmower is probably in here. Lawnmower. Yes, I'll take that lawnmower. Thank you. Take barbecue. Yeah, I needed to take that too. Mobile phone, painting, TV bracelet, gold bar. Okay. I need to find a mobile phone, painting, TV bracelet, and gold bar. This is the painting. Oh, was I not supposed to take that? Okay. Whoops. My bad. Take the office key, I guess. Is this... Take painting, yes. Give to me. What do I have left to take? TV bracelet, gold bar. I think there was a TV in here. No? Take the money stacks, I guess. Oh, wait. I don't know the password. Oh, that's where the perfume was. TV bracelet, gold bar. TV. I don't know where the bracelet or the gold bar are. Well, I'll take the money stacks, I guess. Take that money stack too, I guess. I was a little worried that I wasn't allowed to loot, but I guess that's the whole point. Okay. Okay. Let me go back downstairs. What did I have left to take? Bracelet and gold bar. That's not a bracelet. I don't see a gold bar anywhere. Okay. Is that the... Ooh. Well... I'm just gonna... Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. I took $1,600 worth of loot. I'm okay with that. I'll do one more. I'll try to get everything. I found most things, but still. Mobile phone, bicycle, face, gold bar. The gold bar, I assume, is in the safe. Right? Probably. But silver candlestick, mobile phone, bicycle. I think I know where the bicycle is. Yeah, the bicycle's right here. Take bicycle. Mobile phone, silver candlestick, digital camera. Silver candlestick, yup. Take that key, I guess. Is there any money in here? No. Failures. Okay, cool. Vase, there's all kinds of shit in here. Take computer tower. What is that? I don't know what the fuck that is. Take your money, though. Take all your fucking money. All your money. I'm gonna take all your fucking money. All of it. Take the jewelry box, too. Because fuck you. You don't get a jewelry box. You're grounded from having a jewelry box. Okay, I don't know the combination to that. So, yeah. Take that money, too. I can't open anything else. Shit. Sad, but whatever. Okay, so what else am I supposed to be taking? Mobile phone, digital camera. I'm not seeing a digital camera anywhere. That's a digital camera. That does not look anything like a digital camera, but okay. If that makes you feel better, we'll call it a digital camera. Mobile phone, vase, gold bar. So where's the mobile phone? That's what I don't know. Oh, wait, money. Give. Yes, thank. Give. Nothing. Okay, cool. Can't open that. Fun. Okay. Worthless, but okay. So where the fuck? Mobile phone. Take the vase. I guess. More money. Cool. I guess. So where's the mobile phone? Like, I assume it's hidden somewhere, right? Probably somewhere fucking stupid that I'm just not thinking to look. I didn't know I could open these. There's probably more money hidden. No? What a shocker. Give me that money. Nothing. Oh, that's pretty stupid. Okay, well, where's the damn mobile phone? Shit, that's someone pulling up. That's an issue. Fuck. Go away. don't know. Yeah, I'll take that money stack, I guess. Okay, fuck it. Okay. $1,900, almost $2,000 worth of loot. Making me an organized thief. Okay, cool. That's the name of the game. that's the name of the game. That's where we'll call it. That's where we're gonna call it. Yep. That's pretty fun. You know what? I give you that. That was good. That was good, Angie. Good job. Yeah, that was solid. I give you that. That was fun. I had fun with that one. So it's not nearly as complicated as I thought it was gonna be, but also like super short. That was probably only like 15 minutes of gameplay. But I got name of the game, so I'm not gonna bother figuring out any secrets or anything like that. Not with a game like that. I support it. Whoever did it, they did a good job. So good for them. So, all right, my turn. Loser, you want to help me figure some stuff out, Angie, before I play the next horror game, or nah? You can be an active chat participant and help me figure my life out. Doesn't that intrigue you? Right, buddy? Don't you hear that and just get so flooded with hope for the directions that I'm taking with my life? What, like, yeah, see, exactly. Exactly my point. So here's, without you being rude to me, I need your actual opinion on this, Angie. So I'm getting my iPhone soon, like in the next week or two. Well, actually, like next week. But I am wanting to get an Apple Watch. I'm just not sure which Apple Watch. Like, what's the best Apple Watch to get in 2023? That's a question for Google, right? What's best Apple Watch 2023? That's 2024. I said 3. No. What is a good buy? Damn. These are fucking expensive. These are all fucking expensive. It would be nice to know what series I should get, but I have no idea. Because I was thinking maybe I get an Apple Watch Series 8 or an Apple Watch Ultra, but it's like a fucking $780 watch, so no. A Series 8 is too new, so it's too expensive. So a Series 7 or a Series 6, maybe. But I think Apple Watch, let's do 7. I can get the Apple Watch SE for $178. Yeah, and the Apple Watch 7 is going to be $280. So SE then. Right? You know, Angie, I asked you to participate and you are doing no such thing. I just want to point that out. I just want to make sure you're aware of what's going on here. That you've not been particularly helpful in my questions. I guess this one. No, don't save it to books. Save it to something else. Why am I not allowed to save it to something else? Because that's not what I wanted it saved to. It's like I can't change what I saved to. Amazon's really starting to piss me off. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, excuse me, despite what? And what's your reasoning? Huh? Huh? What's your reasoning for not interacting with chat? Huh? Explain. Explain yourself, ma'am. Do it. Act like such a hard ass. For shame, Angie. For shame, Angie. I'm kidding. I really don't give a fuck. It'd be nice if you talked in chat more, but I'm not gonna like totally fucking berate you for it. I could, and it would be kind of funny, but still. Okay, so I don't need that anymore. I don't need that anymore. I don't need that anymore. I don't need those. I don't need those. Or that. Or that. So actually, I'm gonna move to for me. Yep. Let's see, books. And then move to for me. And then I'll delete my books list because I already own all those books. And then I don't need that, so I'm gonna delete that. Okay. Me being in chat has nothing to do with me trying to help your ass. Watch. It kind of does, though. Your job as a chatter, Angie, is to interact with me no matter what I say so that you have content. If you don't interact with me, then I'm just gonna spew on and on and on about whatever the flying fuck I want. Do you see the correlation here, Angie? Do you understand what I'm saying? Also, today might be a shorter stream. I might end stream in the next like 10-15 minutes because I'm fucking exhausted. I was gonna do like a full like 2-hour stream, maybe 2.5 hour stream, but I had to like I had to ride my bike all the way across town to get to AT&T to get all that situated today, which took like a while. And I was after work, like totally whooped my ass this morning. So I'm pretty fucking tired, bro. Pretty fucking tired, bro. So Angie, what do you got to complain about today? What more do you got to complain about? Huh? What more you got to complain about, Angie? I'm giving you an opportunity to stop complaining. You're not gonna take it. But it'd be lovely if you did. I'm not gonna say that, that's shitty. It would have been kind of funny though. Well, sorry that I can't help your flat ass with a watch while chatting, you dumb bitch. You absolutely can. You absolutely can. If I'm talking to you, asking you questions about a watch, that's when you type in chat. And for your information, you judgmental little bitch, my flat ass is not a flat ass. It is a bumpin' thick booty. So don't you dare disrespect my massive dump truck ever again, Angie. fucking bitch ass. Don't think that I didn't come prepared to deal with your bullshit. I really like this cup. I'm easily best $60 I've ever spent. That is the most durable ass cup I have ever fucking owned. I'm not gonna need to get a new cup ever. It's I'll just have it forever. It's a big ass metal cup. And if the plastic breaks, I can just glue it back together. Yeah, Angie, listen to this guy. Don't be an asshole. Buddy, sure. Oh, man. I love causing infighting within my stream chat. It is a way that I find more entertainment. I mean, be civil, you guys. Don't fight. Fighting is bad. Fucking care. Fight, 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 fight! 515 Friday nights. I'm actually legitimately excited. I'm not gonna lie. I'm legitimately excited. Natural titanium. Let's see. Hold on. I don't know how to feel, Angie. I don't like chat. I don't know how to feel. This is gonna be the first time I've ever like this is the color that it's gonna be. I don't know if you guys can see that very well. My ring light, but yeah, that's the hold on. That's the color it's gonna be. It's gonna be the natural titanium color. I'm all excited. I am. I'm kind of hyped. I'm not gonna lie. So, and it's not like a Apple brainwash me type of thing. It's just the fact that like I am so fed up with Samsung and Android in general. I will always love Android, but currently, right now, what I need in my life is something to help simplify. Something that's just gonna work. POV, me and Isaac fighting. What was my default fighting stance for like, hold on, I have to take my glasses off for this. So for the longest time, my brother taught me this when I was a kid, right? My default fighting stance was this. You cover your face and you stick your arm through the hole and you just like, and you would be shocked how many people legitimately like see that, start laughing, and then they're just like, nah, you're pretty cool, dude, I'm not gonna fight you. It's that, and then my uncle taught us a move called broccoli, which is where in the middle of a fight, or like as you're about to fight somebody, you're sitting there, you're getting ready to fight, and then you just like, you arch your back and you stick your arms above your head in like a circle, and you just go broccoli, and it makes people like they'll be like, what? And then if they don't like get, hold on, I gotta get focus. Okay. And then like after you do broccoli, if they don't like start laughing and then like befriend you, then as they're distracted, it's the perfect opportunity to just like, and it works. It works. Uncle Quent was smart. I love my uncle before he died. When Uncle Quent was alive, he taught us some shit. Uncle Quent was my fucking hero. He's the whole reason I started growing my hair out. I always say Cisco, but that's not true. That's not true at all. Uncle Quent's the reason I grew my hair out. So, and the reason I grew a goatee, but goatee didn't look good on me, so I did full beard. Fastballs. Oh, Gregory. I need you to vent, Gregory. Hold on. Where's my Freddy voice? I gotta find the right pitch. Gregory, I found the Fazweed, Gregory. Gregory, you are grounded.
Gregory, my fazballs! Gregory, in order to escape the Pizzaplex, we need to commit multiple felonies in one night with split precision. I know you can do it, superstar. Gregory, press E to wipe your faz ass.
I fucking, the Freddy voice is so fun. I love it. I have a private Snapchat story that's just titled, I found the Faz weed. And every single time I post on that story, it is literally nothing but me saying funny things in the Glamrock Freddy voice. That's all it is. That's that entire fucking story is just dedicated to whatever stupid shit I come up with using the Freddy voice. Because I talk in the Freddy voice a lot. Maybe not on stream, but in my day-to-day life, I genuinely do talk in the Freddy voice a lot. Because if I'm sitting there and I'm thinking of something, I'll just like, if something goes wrong, like, instead of like blaming myself, I'll always just go, Freddy!
Gregory, I'm so sorry, Gregory. Gregory, I'm so sorry.
And it's just like, I don't feel as bad. Because Freddy's the one who fucked up, not me. Which, like, it seems dumb, but the autism brain demands that I do that. Because if I don't, I'm sad all the time. Gregory, my Fred hurts. We went around. So.
Gregory, you rolled the worst blunt ever.
Hold on.
Gregory, you just rolled the worst blunt ever. I need to ask you to leave the Mega Pizzaplex.
What scary game we're playing? Oh, there is. Oh, we were playing a game that Angie recommended. The Very Organized Thief, whatever, something like that. But I'm feeling kind of tired, so I don't think I'm gonna play another game, to be honest. Life has been kind of whooping my ass. But Ethan, the fun thing is, I don't know if you heard a lot of it, but I finally bought my first iPhone. I don't have it yet. I pre-ordered it, but it should be here next week. So I'm excited. I'm legitimately excited. Nervous as all hell because I've been exclusively Samsung for a long time. DoorDash, shut the fuck up, dude. Anyway, I've been exclusively Samsung for like a super long time. So it's like, it's weird for me because I have never used an iPhone. Like, I've used friends' iPhones on occasion, but like I have never owned an iPhone. I owned an iPod way back in the day. An iPod Touch, but that was like a long time ago. So, I mean, I borrowed friends' iPhones for a day or two. Like, I have never, like, long-term used an iPhone as a daily driver, because usually, even the times that I did use an iPhone for a day or two every once in a while, even then, I still had a secondary Android device that I was using more prominently. So it's like, for the longest time, I've been exclusively Android. Talking shit about Apple all the time. Like, I'll own it. I've talked a ton of shit about Apple. Like, a ton of shit about Apple. And I meant it. I meant it, and I still do. It's just that I've been praising Samsung nonstop for a long time. And I'm kind of hitting this moment where I'm realizing, like, Samsung's not that great. They're better than a lot of other Android companies. But it's still like... Hold on. POV, us chatting, celebrating Isaac getting Apple. Angie, don't you have an Android? Okay. Hold on. Me and Isaac about to beat each other's asses after 2 seconds of silence. Isaac celebrating Apple. I know. Yeah, it be like that sometimes. I can't keep a grudge. I mean, I can, but it takes effort. And I don't usually put in the effort to hold a grudge. There are some grudges that I do hold and remind myself to hold them. But other than that, I don't really have the time, energy, or emotional well-being to hold a grudge. 4 a.m. at the blinking bottom. Ooh, I'll look into that. Good for you. Let wait and get out, Faz ass. What? Isaac pinning comment. It will always be funny to me. I still want to punch you, but why would you ever hit me? Jesus Christ, Andrew, I don't hate you. It's a joke. I'm not good at saying positive things about people. So if I insult you and say I hate you and I'm gonna fight you, that means I care about you. Except for young FNAF fans. Young FNAF fans, when I say I'm going to beat them within an inch of their life with a brick or punt them across a football field, I mean that in the most literal sense of what I'm saying. Not even in like a me exaggerating sense, but in like a genuine sense of like, if I could get away with it, I would probably whoop a young FNAF fan's ass. But I can't get away with it, because I'm a grown man now. So, and a grown man beating up a child over spooky Robot Bear game, kind of a bad look. Definitely not ever gonna get a girlfriend after that. It's super like, right now, like say this is like the absolute bottom, right? This is where I'm at, where it's like it's not super likely, but still kind of possible. But if I were to beat up a child over Five Nights at Freddy's, it would be like way down, like to the floor. Yeah, that's a whole thing. Should I ask AI for Riz lines? Save that for next stream, because that would be a super fun way to open stream next time. I'd be super on board with that. And tomorrow is Saturday, so I can actually do a longer stream tomorrow. So, would be funny, right? Yeah. So Dawn's here. Dawn, I don't know if you heard the news, but I have officially joined the Apple ecosystem. My iPhone gets here sometime next week. So I can't back out of it now, even if I tried. But yeah, there's no backing out of it anymore. Like I have to switch to iPhone. So even if I decide I don't like it, I'm fucked into having an iPhone for a while. So I mean, granted, it's gonna be significantly cheaper to pay off and trade in. But still, I mean, I'd have to hold on to it for at least a year to get it down low enough to pay off. So, but I'm legitimately excited. I am. I've always really shit on Apple, and I've always like super praised Android, and I still do praise Android for having more customization, for introducing new and innovative features, for their more openness, for everything being a lot more community driven and shit like that. But I'm not ignoring the flaws that Android has anymore, because I was for like a long time. But Android has flaws. Specifically Samsung has some flaws that I'm really fed up with. I have a feeling if I had switched to a Pixel, a lot of those issues would have gone away. But at the same time, Pixels are well known for being buggy, not entirely up to par phones. So, and I wasn't gonna go to like Xiaomi, definitely not Motorola, Oppo, probably not. There's a couple other brands that I'm thinking of, but just like not really what I'd go for. I'm streaming on YouTube like a river flows, except instead of water, it's just me sitting in front of a camera. I vibe with that. I might steal that. I kind of like that, not gonna lie. That's pretty fucking accurate. I'm changing, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I'm changing all of my bios to, like, I'm keeping the enjoying some casual bongos, but then after that, I'm putting, oh, and I stream too, I guess. And that's, yeah, that's like That's how I'm gonna kind of market that. It's just as like an afterthought, just like, oh yeah, and I do that too, I guess. You know, it's a thing, I suppose. Yeah. But oh my god, before I end stream, I want to talk. I'm gonna talk a little bit more about Apple here in a second, but first I'm gonna talk about Fiona and Cake, right? So spoilers, if you haven't seen yesterday's episodes of Fiona and Cake, right? Angie, do you mind if I spoil it? Gotta wait for. Sure, I can spoil it. Okay, cool. So, I'm not gonna the first episode that because we get 2 episodes a week. So the first episode was kind of meh. It was super cool to see Finn, Farm World Finn, kind of rugged and traumatized after being Ice Finn, and apparently Ice Finn's canonical name was Finn the Snowman. So not Ice Finn. I always called him Ice Finn. I think a lot of the fan base called him Ice Finn, but I guess his canonical name is Finn the Iceman, as kind of a play on Finn the Human, or Finn the Snowman, and as a play on Finn the Human. So Finn the Snowman is apparently Ice Finn's canonical name, which I'm super on board with because it's kind of funny. Are you gonna watch the Hell of Boss episodes? Yeah, probably next week. So I'm waiting. You're gonna have to. I wait until the hype dies down. So, yeah. I saw a clip of a song from Hell of a Boss that was super funny, so I'm excited to watch it. But you're gonna have to wait until my brain is in the right headspace to watch it. Because my brain is like set to different modes of content that I can watch. Like I watched all of Chicago Med all the way through for like 2 weeks straight, and then had no idea what to watch. So I went back, watched the first 2 seasons of The Flash, the last 3 seasons of Arrow, the first season of Legends, and then I was like, I want to watch another Doctor show. And then I found what's it called? New Amsterdam. Watched the first 2 seasons of New Amsterdam, started the 3rd season, and then just totally fell off the fucking face of the earth with it. And then I've been hyper focusing on Adventure Time. Because, yeah. So I've been bouncing back and forth between watching all the Adventure Time content that I can, watching FNAF video essays, Mario video essays, Sonic video essays, and then videos about the iPhone and its features, and videos about Samsung and its features, and then bouncing right back to those 3 types of video essays, iceberg videos, lost content videos, occasionally going and watching episodes of The Flash, and then like jumping back to Adventure Time. So it's like you're gonna have to wait until my brain gets tired of one of those things and tries to shift focus. And once it shifts focus, that's when I'll watch Hell of a Boss, or the episodes that I haven't watched yet. So, yeah, it'd be like that. ADHD, TisIzachLee, brain borkin. So, you still live stream? Yeah, I live stream a couple nights a week. I don't really bother making a schedule anymore because the schedule stresses me out. But I stream most nights, except for on nights that I'm like busy or just like way too tired to have any energy at all. But yeah, usually I'll stream anywhere from like 4:30 to 5:30, on the rare occasion 6. So, little Gregory has had seizures long ago in that glitch. Yeah, I know. Poor fucking Gregory. So, yeah, once we hit October, it's gonna be, can I spoil the names? Oh, yeah, right, yeah, sure, go ahead. Yeah, we're gonna do a lot of FNAF. I'm waiting for a lot of mods to be updated, because a lot of mods aren't working for Security Breach right now, just because of the Ruin update. So I'm waiting for a lot of mods to be patched or updated or fixed. Because they will straight up crash Security Breach if you open it up with a mod. It will just like immediately crash, which is slightly frustrating. But at the same time, it's like, nah. I mean, I can play without mods, but it's just more fun to play with mods. I've played Security Breach so much that it's one of those things where it's like, if I don't add mods, I get super bored with it super quick. Mods are like the only way to like keep myself interested at this point. Because I could play Security Breach and tell you every single thing that's going to happen. I know exactly what I'm doing every time I play Security Breach. So, unless I'm playing with mods or I'm fucking playing on like a pre-release version or like an old patch and I totally fucking sequence break the game and then I have no fucking idea where I'm going or what I'm doing, which happens not a lot, but more than you'd think. Queen Bee, Unhappy Campers, and Oops. Ooh, fun. I'm sure those 3 episodes are going to be lovely, but like I said, you're going to have to wait until my brain is in the headspace to watch them. I will watch them. I will watch them. I love Hell of a Boss, but I need to be in the right... You know what I mean, right? Yeah. So, and like I said, I've been very, like, hyper-focused on Adventure Time. Mostly Adventure Time. Okay, so back to what I was talking about. Farmworld Finn. So, Icefin's official name is Finn the Snowman. After the crown was destroyed by Prismo, Icefin, or Farmworld Finn, cured of the madness, is like feared by everybody. The entirety of Farmworld fears magic. Destiny Gang takes over because Big Destiny claims that like he killed the snowman and this and this and that. It's a whole thing. He owns like most things. Big Destiny has a daughter. Finn has a couple of kids, like 4 or 5 kids. With what a lot of people are saying that world's version of Huntress Wizard. Which I suppose could be true. Like, from the looks of it, it looks like that could be true. And one of his kids bears, like, a striking resemblance to Huntress Wizard. But, like, I don't know, in my head, there's a scene where he drops a stick of gum into a pot of soup that was apparently the last soup his wife ever made. So they just keep adding to it instead of making new soup. They just keep adding more to it. That way it's always, like, partially the soup that, you know, his wife made before she died. And he adds a stick of like bright pink gum into it. Which, like, in my head, it's not really a big detail, but in my head it was one of those things where it's like, oh, he's putting it in as like an homage. She's some kind of like alternative version of Princess Bubblegum. And like one of his kids is named Bonnie, which is the same name that he used for his daughter in Pillow World. All the way back in classic Adventure Time. But it's weird. Like, I could see it going either way, but I would prefer it if it were Huntress Wizard. And it seems more likely that it was that world's version of Huntress Wizard. But anyway, so Finn's kid falls in love with Big Destiny's daughter. Blah, 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 blah. The Ice Crown was destroyed, so there's nothing there. Scarab. Farmworld Finn is a total, like, gruff, bearded, jagged badass. Fucking love Farmworld Finn as an adult. Rugged as hell. Even Fiona points out that he's rugged as hell. And then after they escape Farmworld, when the Scarab starts coming after them, they end up in a new world where they are greeted by the Winter King, who is an alternate version of Ice King, or Simon, who conquered the madness of the crown. He sings this whole song about how he was exactly like Simon, the same origin story, put on the crown, lost Betty, met Marceline, used the crown after the bomb went off to protect Marceline, lost his madness, became the Ice King. Like, he remembers being Ice King, the same way that our Simon was Ice King. And then, supposedly, through sheer force of will, conquered the madness of the crown. And, like, he turns into this just, like, super jolly guy who, like, says he's so helpful and walks around. He's, like, a total genius. He remembers his life as Simon and his life as Ice King. He's just, like, he's great. Like, he's a super likable character. And And like he immediately is like, oh yeah, sure. Yeah, let me duplicate my crown. I won't give you my crown, but I'll duplicate my crown so that you guys can have it. And then I'll teach, this Simon how to overcome the madness of the crown. And then we meet that world's version of Bubblegum, named the Candy Queen, who acts exactly like classic Ice King did, a little crazier actually. Kidnaps him, flirts with him the whole time. Winter King and Simon. Takes them to like this distorted version of the Candy Kingdom. Sings this honestly really Spinell-like song, and then is gonna like blend them up in a blender before Fiona and Cake show up, and like totally whoop ass. They defeat Candy Queen, free Simon and Winter King, and then Winter King and Fiona kiss. And when Winter King and Fiona kiss, the crown like Prismo glitches and loses all of its magic. So Winter King, his nose shrinks in, and he starts to realize that his magic is gone. And as he reverts back into Simon and then starts rapidly aging, and like you see it happen where like he turns back into Simon, gets super old really quick, and then turns to dust. And the whole time he's just screaming, Fiona, help me. And then he dies. And after he dies, Candy Queen reverts back into Princess Bubblegum, and it's revealed that that world was remarkably similar to the Prime Adventure Time universe, just with the difference of Ice King figured out a way to project the madness of the crown onto Bubblegum. So he didn't conquer the madness of the crown, he just gave it to someone else. He gave the madness of the crown to Bubblegum. He cast a spell to deflect the madness to someone else, which is how he went from Ice King to Winter King. Which is kind of a dick move, and even Simon is like, oh man, what a wad, I'm sorry he was like that. But it's like, fascinating. So fascinating. It makes me wonder if there is like a way for Simon to conquer the madness of the crown. I have a feeling that it has something to do with like him needing to accept Ice King, because he fought against becoming Ice King when he first put on the crown. Through all of those years, he fought against becoming Ice King. And then part of why Ice King was so tormented is because Simon was constantly inside of him unhappy with the way that Ice King was. Which makes me wonder if, part of the what reason why he was the way he was, violent, lashing out, emotionally flippant, was because Simon was fighting against the crown instead of embracing it. Because then when PB and Marcy go into the crown, apparently there's a guy who, me wondering what you were thinking when you figured out my name was. I have no idea what you're talking about, but okay. But it's like, when PB and Marcy go into the crown, when Ice King starts glitching out and it's revealed that Betty, Magic Woman, whatever you want to call her, created an AI that was like reprogramming the crown's wish magic. It's like a whole thing. As they're like meeting everybody who's ever worn the crown, they pass by a guy who says he was the first Santa, which means that Santa, the guy who like flew around giving gifts to everybody, was a wearer of the ice crown. Which makes me wonder, why was Santa such a good guy if he was cursed by the crown? So it makes you wonder if he embraced the crown or if he fought against it. And I'm willing to bet, like, if you embrace the crown, if you willingly become one with the crown, you embrace its power, then you don't become as unstable as Ice King does. Like, I'm sure there's some insanity involved in that intense of magic, but like, I have a feeling you don't become nearly as flippant, angry, and just plain unstable as Ice King was, because Simon fought against being Ice King at every turn. Makes me wonder if him accepting being Ice King, accepting the crown, is going to change the outcome of him putting on the crown. So, we'll see. We'll see. I have a feeling they're setting up this big like cinematic type moment where Simon is gonna realize that like he's the only one who can handle the madness of the crown without doing any serious damage after seeing all the damage that everyone else has managed to do with the crown. Which makes me think he's gonna be like, I'm the only person who can contain this kind of chaos and madness. And he will like self-sacrificial type put on the crown. And instead of becoming Ice King, or maybe he will become Ice King, and then through some kind of like transformative type thing, he will be kind of like the smart Hulk, you know, Professor Hulk type thing, where it's like he will be Ice King and Simon as kind of like harmonic type thing, where he embraced becoming Ice King, and they kind of smoothly merged in. Without him having to, like, deflect the madness of the crown onto anybody, especially not PB, because I'm sure Finn and Marcy would be fucking livid. Anyway. I'm gonna say this whenever you are wrong about something or start acting dumb. Oh, how unintelligent. Wow, you're a bitch, Angie. Anyway. So that's the whole thing. And it also makes me wonder if Fiona and Cake are gonna like decide that they shouldn't exist at the end, because right now Fiona is really questioning like why she's doing so much damage. And it's also weird to me that Fiona kissing Winter King Prismo glitched his crown into being completely powerless. People are saying that it's because she's from a world where magic doesn't exist, but like I don't know how I feel about that. I have a feeling it's because Fiona and Cake's universe is disconnected from the multiverse at large. It's like hidden away in a totally separate area, not connected to any other universe. So when Fiona and Cake have any kind of like heavy interaction with other universes, they start to collapse, which I could totally see happening. And that's why Prismo could get in so much trouble. And that's why it'll come down to like a self-sacrificial thing with Simon, where it's like his back's against the wall. He doesn't want to become Ice King, but he sees Fiona and Cake are in danger, and he knows the only way to protect them is to put on the crown, and he knows that he's the only one who can handle its madness and its power. So he puts on the crown all self-sacrificial, like, becomes Ice King, protects them, and then after, you know, he defeats whatever big bad, he's gonna, like, not remember anything that happened because he's Ice King, not Simon. And Fiona and Cake will have some kind of heart-to-heart with him, which will help him kind of converge and transform into this new Ice Simon. So, we'll see. I have a feeling they're gonna go with something like that. I could be totally wrong, I probably am totally wrong, but in my gut, I feel like that's a good way to go with it. Anyway, so I'm gonna end stream here in a minute, but I want to talk a little bit more about iPhone, because I'm all excited. So, first thing I'm excited about, Dynamic Island. Super excited about the Dynamic Island. Second thing, iMessage. I'm not really gonna use it all that often, because I only have like a handful of friends who have iPhones, and they're not friends that I really talk to every single day, aside from like Raven, and my little sister. My little sister has an iPhone, so I mean, I'll have iMessage with her, but that's a totally different thing. But yeah, I'm excited to try all kinds of things. Things that I never got to try because I never owned an iPhone. I'm just excited. I'm really excited. I haven't been this excited about a phone in a long time. Like I was excited about this, right? I was excited when I got this, but I knew it was a Samsung. I already knew what I was going to be able to do on it, right? But I have no idea what I'm going to be able to do on an iPhone. Clearly customization is going to take a hit, but that's okay because customization stresses me out. It stresses me out having to find a wallpaper that is going to have the right colors to give me the colors that I want on my color palette. Because on certain Androids, Samsung and Google, a lot of newer Androids, if you put a wallpaper it will give you the option to change the color palette of your phone. I think it's like 6 colors that you like. It'll have I think it's 4 or 5 different palettes that consist of like 6 colors, and it will completely change the colors on your phone, right? And I always stress out over finding a wallpaper that's gonna give me the colors that I want, because I don't like the original Samsung UI colors. So finding a wallpaper stresses me out. And then because I have like a million different fonts, having to change fonts every once in a while stresses me out. Not that I need to change fonts, but because I'll realize that I have all these fonts and I'm not really changing them. So I'll struggle to change them, and then I feel weird changing them because I feel like I have to, even though I really don't. And that stresses me out. RCS messages not working all the time stresses me out. Messages not syncing with my watch very well stresses me out. My watch and my phone not really working the way that it was advertised stresses me out. All kinds of things. Camera quality on certain apps like Instagram and TikTok stress me out. Low light video stresses me out on my phone, because low light video on my phone sucks ass. Even though they said that it was all super good, but it's not. It's actually kind of shit, I'm not gonna lie. And it's like there's a lot that I'm very into. AirDrop, super interested in that. The different swipe down menu, or the quick access menu, whatever the fuck it's called. Where you swipe down, there's like your brightness and your volume and all the buttons and shit. I'm excited about that. Like I said, Dynamic Island, super excited to fuck around with that. It's not like super useful, but I'm still curious about it. Face ID is something I'm excited about. Super excited about it, because with my current phone, S22, primary thing is the fingerprint sensor, right? Which it works, but the problem for me is at work I wear gloves because I'm allergic to cardboard. So moving those boxes either will really dry out my skin if I'm barehanded, and my fingerprints will like peel away and my fingers will crack and bleed, which sucks. Or I can wear gloves and then I have to like swipe my pin in, which is so hard. And Face ID is just not good enough on Samsung to reliably unlock my phone with. So that's a whole thing. So having Face ID, reliable, good Face ID, will be so useful. Yeah. Having, apparently, I don't know if this is true or not. Apparently on iPhones, the phone app will actually include in your call log all phone calls that you take from other apps. So if I get like a phone call on Instagram, if I get a call on Instagram or on Snapchat or something like that, those calls will show up in my normal phone call log, which is super cool. I'm super excited about that, actually. All kinds of stuff that I'm really looking forward to. I'm not really going to use the button for muting my phone, because I don't really mute my phone all that often. I mean, I might end up muting my phone more often, but I don't really mute my phone all that often. So I mean, it'll be a dedicated button. I'm thinking either for turning on my flashlight, or doing something else, but I'm not sure what that something else would be, because I have to dick around with the custom Siri commands. Siri is another thing that I'm looking forward to. Google Assistant is great. I've loved having Google Assistant. But I've been, as much as I love it, I have been having issues with some of the things that it does, in terms of like, if I ask it to play a song that I know exists, it will play something totally different. Or like if I tell it to, this happened earlier today, I asked it to play my Cosmic Christmas playlist. And instead it was like playing Piano Man by Billy Joel. And I was like, no, what? Or not that, it was something similar to that. Where it was like playing blah 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 by Billy Joel. And I was like, that's not even fucking remotely what I said. And it wasn't like I had a lot of background noise. I was home alone. I was in my room. I said it loud. I said it clear. And it just like totally misinterpreted what I said and wanted to play a totally different song. And that has happened a lot over the past couple of months. Yeah, just a lot of stuff I'm super excited about. I'm excited about not having 2 sets of apps. That'll be nice, because right now it's I have Google Messages, Samsung Messages, I have Google Phone, Samsung Phone, I have Google Clock, Samsung Clock, Google Files, Samsung Files, all kinds of stuff. And it's like Google Backup, Samsung Backup. It's like all of these like sets of 2s where it's like super unnecessary, you know? Google Keep Notes, Samsung Notes. It's such a pain in the ass, it really is. And then like I can't pull up Samsung Notes on my computer for whatever fucking reason. Like if I try, it takes like an hour to resync everything, and I really am sick of that. I mean, I will have to go through the effort of, if it doesn't auto transfer with the move to iOS app, if it doesn't transfer all of my messages from Samsung Notes to, you know, the fucking iPhone Notes or whatever the fuck it's called, like I'm gonna have to manually go through, sign into my Samsung account on my computer, wait the hour for everything to sync, and then just copy and paste everything to, you know, probably Google Docs, and then just move them all to my notes, and then do that, and then I can pull up anything in my notes from. I don't have my iPhone, but I was looking into iCloud. If you sign into iCloud on your computer, even Windows, you're able to look at whatever you have in your notes. So it'll be a lot easier for me to just like go into iCloud, look at whatever note I'm trying to get off of my phone, copy paste it, whatever, you know. So that's nice. Which, I mean, I don't do that all that often, but every once in a while it'll be nice. It'll also be nice to not have to worry about, like, you know, having just Samsung Notes do its thing. It says that it syncs to Microsoft OneDrive, but it has not done that for me. It was part of the reason why I got OneDrive, because it was supposedly synced really well between Samsung and a Windows PC. But that hasn't really been the case for me. For desktop files and for photos, it works okay. I don't have any complaints. But in terms of like all the other stuff it said it could do, like notes and settings and shit like that, it just doesn't. It just doesn't. It said it would, and it just doesn't. I say things once in a while to show I'm here. I'm mostly focusing on this thing. Okay, that's cool. Just like make sure you make me aware that you're still here. But it's like there's a lot, you know. There is a lot. Like Donovan thinks that I'm just doing it to do it, or I think he does. He's a little miffed about it, kind of jokingly, kind of seriously. But like I genuinely put a lot of thought into this. I did a lot of back and forth on this. I'm a really indecisive person. But this is one of those things where it's like, the more I thought about it, the more I was just like, it's kind of a no-brainer. It really is. For me, at least. Maybe not for everybody. For some people, Android is better. But for me and my needs in life and the way my brain works, I think iPhone is going to be good for me. I really do. I think the Apple Watch, when I get one in a couple of weeks, will be good for me. It'll be good for me to have that kind of, you know, it just works. That'll be convenient. Like really, really convenient. And then we'll see where it goes from there, you know? I'm really not sure, but we'll see what happens from there. I'm not really gonna like super invest into the Apple ecosystem just yet, because I don't know how well this is gonna work out. But phone, watch, earbuds, everyday necessities, use them all the time. So And the earbuds that I got are able to be used between any Android device or any Apple device. So that's why I got these specifically, in case this doesn't work out. I can just keep them for a while because they work with both with instant pairing. So it's not something I really have to worry about. The watch and the phone are a little more like device specific, brand specific. So yeah. But I mean, all things considered, Galaxy Watch fucking blows anyway. They said that having the new Wear OS from Google would be like this mega ultra upgrade that would work so well. And that's just not fucking true. It's just not true. If anything, my older watch, the Galaxy Watch Active 2, worked way better than this one does. Like, way better. The only thing that sucked was its battery life was trash. It even looked better because it was all like curved glass and shit. It was more durable. That one, I can't even tell you how much shit I did to that watch and nothing ever happened to it. This one has got all kinds of scratches and dings on it. And I've done nothing seriously intensive to warrant that kind of damage. So, yeah. We'll see. I know literally nothing about the Apple Watch, so I have no idea. I was listening to a video early today where apparently on the newest versions, they are introducing this thing where you, like, if you pinch your fingers together, it counts as like an action and your watch can sense it. And they're I guess not directly saying, but I guess Apple kind of implied that is specific to these newer ones because of a certain chip that they have. But a lot of people are saying that was actually an accessibility feature on older watches that they're now just repurposing for the newer ones and saying are like gestures specific to these newer models because of their chipset or whatever, which is kind of shiesty, but I kind of expected that from Apple. The same way that like the difference between the 13 Pro series and the normal, or the 15 Pro series and the normal 15s, the charging speed is like wildly different, and like data transfer wildly different because the normal 15s have USB-C 2.0, which is basically the exact same as Lightning was, like in terms of data transfer and charging. And then the faster stuff is on the 15 Pro series, because they have, I think it's either 3.0 or 3.1, USB-C 3.0 or 3.1. Either way, it's like a newer version, much faster data transfer, much faster charging, like a 20 times difference, which is kind of shicey to lock the better shit behind a paywall, but it's the Apple way. So, which I'm not super on board with that. But, I mean, I get it. From a business standpoint, I get it. I don't necessarily agree with it from a moral standpoint. Or just like a general standpoint. It's kind of a dick move. To give like intentionally shitty parts to the normal series to urge people to buy the Pro series and spend more money. Which it worked on me, so I mean, I can't judge too heavily, but at the same time, it's like, I acknowledge that that's what they're doing. Again, kind of a genius, but really asshole-ish dick way to market things. Especially because they didn't mention it at all, and it's just like tech reviewers and stuff like that who pointed it out, and Apple hasn't made like any kind of comment on it at all. So that's the thing. I don't know. I'm excited. I'm nervous, a little scared, but we'll see how it goes. It's all I'm gonna be thinking about until I get it. So that's fun. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end stream. Your VOD word of the day is gonna be maximum. And yeah, that'll be it. I'm out. VOD word is maximum. Later, nerds. Fucking nerds. Stupid, dumb nerd. Angie, you're a fucking